What's up, world? What's up, YouTube? What's up, social media? What's up, Facebook? I hate your ass. It is I, Lee Zellers, on Tequila Friday Podcast with my host.
Hi, Donna Winston. What's up, everybody?
And we got guests in the building. State your name.
I'm Lisa White.
And I am Kevin White, a.k.a. DJ Dat Dude. I'm going to plug that in. I'm gonna get that
DJ Dat
real quick.
Dude.
You gotta get the plug in, man.
Yeah, so if you need a DJ, there you go.
It is right here.
Right here, right here.
So it's Tequila Friday. And, like, what is Tequila Friday if you ain't drinking tequila?
Right. You gotta get the tequila
The shots
going.
going.
Oh my
Let me
gosh.
pass. We're gonna get them in the big
This
one.
is a new one. Like I always say, we don't have a sponsor yet, so I hate to be always throwing the names out there, but this is a different one. We had one before that was like same company, different looking bottle,
Right.
so we're trying a different one.
And I can't remember if we liked it or not.
It was kind of smooth. See, you like the smooth tequila. I like the kind of.
Yeah, I like it
Got a little
smooth.
kick to it. Yeah, got a little kick to it.
I don't know, cause I was when I seen that bottle, I was having mixed feelings, cause I was like, it remind. I don't know.
Spill some tequila on my keyboard.
Oh,
on my computer.
Right.
Oh, no.
Man, that was
It's a
bad.
nice.
I could
Can't do
imagine.
that.
We not only have tequila, we got a little wine, we got
We
beer,
got wine, we
had
got
the-
La Rosa, and this time La Rosa don't have the damn
Right.
plain box. They wouldn't got some ink. I guess they called the printer up or something and spent some money.
Right, I was at work and we ordered something. They said La Rosa's. It was a plain box. I'm thinking, well, y'all got a generic La Rosa's or
Yeah,
something.
what's up with
right
that? I mean,
here.
but is it the COVID thing? Is that what's slowing everything down? I mean, what's going on?
Probably.
I don't know, but I see over here in my hood, we got the real box. Ours got La Rosas.
So there
I don't
we
know how they do it in the A1.
That one is mine.
Like this one, just a
Well,
little.
we don't have a La Rosa in the A1. We just don't.
That's
They
it.
won't
Right.
deliver.
Oh, okay.
Especially after dark, they would not deliver.
Right.
Yeah.
What's that? What is that about? Like our neighborhood's not safe.
Um,
Let's do a little toast here, everybody. Tequila Friday.
Tequila Friday. Hey, hey.
Let me just.
Okay.
I'm sipping on mine too.
Oh, no, you got
deserve
it.
it.
The first one, you got.
I know I had
to.
to. I had to stop drinking,
Well,
which we discussed, because I was sick, and they told me again, slow your drinking down.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm slowing it down a little
Slow
bit,
down.
because he got me doing the 12 steps with all this tequila Tuesday, tequila Friday, tequila. Got me going to the doctor. The doctor looking at me all crazy.
What's going on?
The doctor like, wait a minute, now your blood work coming back straight tequila, no blood, not just tequila. So I'm like, I gotta slow it down.
So people, on this Friday, we got so much going on. So much going on in the world. It's always something going on. When is it not something going on in this crazy global society we have? Bad news today, I guess, the idea that
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
so
crazy.
white supremacists basically got out scot-free for gunning down people. Had his mom take him to the so-called protest. Bring his AR-15. So what was that about? Hey mom, I want to go down to the protest. I gotta get my AR-15. Could you hold up? I'll get my lunchbox later, and you can take me to school after I shoot some people.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Basically,
crazy.
that's what happened, and that's what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's crazy. I mean, it's really unreal. Like,
It's like everything. It's like the world today is just crazy. You don't know what to expect. And my thing of it is, once they say we can all carry our guns,
which is about to happen.
Which is about
right? And it's
Right.
gonna be like the freaking wild, wild west out
yeah.
here.
It's scary.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you could just walk up at that point and be like, "Damn, Lisa, you was
Anything can
walking
be
fast,
self-defense.
bang
Yeah.
bang."
Everything can be
How do you go
self-defense,
to
yeah.
another? How do you go to another state and claim self-defense?
Right.
Somewhere where you don't even know where you at.
Right.
That's what I do.
Exactly.
About it. Yeah.
Well, it's
And then
really
how's
funny.
it self-defense too when you go walking into a situation like that? You went.
He went there.
You had
So,
your gun.
I mean, you could've kept your ass at
That was
home and that was
premeditated,
fine.
right?
Yeah, it's
Whenever you
more-
had
yeah.
got a gun, told your mama to drive you there, that shit was premeditated.
Right. Yeah.
But see, that's the world that we live
That's
in.
the world we
It's
live
the
in.
complexion. It's all about that.
I go everywhere with my gun, but you don't see it out.
Right.
I ain't looking for nobody.
Right. He walking, he looking and shit like Walking Tall. Y'all remember Walking Tall?
Right.
I seen that. I had flashbacks to this shit.
Yeah.
The original Walking Tall. Right.
The
The
rock shit
original
that
one.
came out.
It's a bad situation, and I'm kind of like, I was talking about this on Facebook with Ahmad Arbery case coming up. Like, everybody's kind of saying like, okay, well, we got the witnesses, and we got people that like can prove that he didn't have a weapon and blah blah. But it's like we also saw what happened with Rodney King.
Right.
Exactly.
We had that on videotape.
Yes.
We saw what happened with that. So.
Yeah.
What didn't we just have a discussion about what you got? That's Philippines. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to monitor.
I'm glad you looking out for me though, baby. I know you want me around for a
She got the
while.
tequila. She trying to go to step 7.
Right.
Already.
That's what Lisa.
We do got food here. If you want some slices of some roses.
Yeah, we ordered some pieces
roses
for
with
y'all.
Oh my gosh.
Picture box versus the
That's
plain
because
box,
of where
which
we
is
at now. We ain't in the A1.
they don't
See, we out here where
what was it, College Hill?
I'm not in College Hill.
A box. That's how they got it. That's how they got it.
That's that gangster in us though, that we just went down to A1 and we just took our boxes.
She gonna flip it now.
But I better be careful because with this gun stuff, Lee might just take offense to it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And feel like I was starting something. Right.
Pizza box.
He might really think it was me. Yeah. So I better leave that alone. I better leave that alone.
Let me
We got some.
the headset for a second.
Oh. And y'all, they used to it. They know that Lee would stop because he like to get his eat on. Then he be smacking, so everybody get their eat on.
Well, somebody already started eating.
I know I did, y'all. But you got to hit that pizza when it's piping hot.
It's really hot.
You know what I'm saying? And then I know my girl right here. I already been warned.
Hey, did
She
you know?
said she was
Hey.
gonna
I got in trouble for that. You weren't supposed to tell that. She said, did you tell them? I'm like, oh my goodness. And I got the sign.
He said that too. He said, why you do that? You got her in trouble. You got him in trouble. I said, because that's my girl.
Thank you,
I had to
darling.
tell her.
See, I peeked that already. Look, this is why I wanted to come, because, we ain't exchanged numbers yet, but we about to get on it, though. Yeah, we about to be on it.
I had to tell my girl, look,
That was like
This the look I got.
already
Right.
Listen, I walk through the kitchen, she on the couch, she go, did you tell them that? I said, let me go on up here and turn on the ESPN, because I already got that look, I already know.
Gotta be correct with it.
Yeah. But I ain't lying though, did it?
I was kind of checking the time tonight. I'm like,
Tonight,
Nah.
I'm coming from another event. so
Okay, that's
why
what it was.
like,
But that one day, Kevin,
yeah.
she had it down. She had her best acting skills. She was like, I got low my tire. I don't know what to do. I don't think I can make it. I was like, look at her. I was like, look at her. And then Lee looked at me and said, well, he told us how your girl was.
Oh, yeah.
good.
No, that was
So we like, I
real.
was like, she in the
That
shower.
shit was
She in
so
the shower
real.
right
No.
now. She done
Yeah.
turned the water off and in the
It's
shower.
my time.
Right.
I'm still having issues with what we just said today. He was like, "We got to get your, we got to get your brakes." He
It got
looked
cold
up.
out.
Yeah, my tire and
went
my
down a little bit.
brakes.
So I had to check.
Right
I had to check.
now.
I had to check.
That's the one you're gonna use today.
And we good with that. And just in
Donna
case
was
if y'all
like-
wondering, these are also our actors.
Doing a great job
Yeah,
in the
Excellent
movie.
job.
Oh my! I cannot wait.
Secrets
to see the
we
movie.
keep.
I can't wait to see it.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be good.
It's gonna be good. It's
Very excited about
Be
it.
good.
Coming out in April.
April, my birthday month.
Her birthday.
My
month.
birthday
It was all
month.
set up just
Oh
like.
yeah, you that late April though.
April 24th.
You that other side.
Towards the best side.
April is the best month though. I will give you that. Little bit.
October.
Yeah.
October.
Oh, you October.
Just like
Yeah,
you.
that's so crazy.
I told you
Yes,
both of
yes.
y'all. The 1st and the 14th. And what is you, the 6th or the 9th?
Seventh.
The 7th. I was
April
close
7th.
though.
So you Libra?
I'm a Libra. Yes.
You, both of y'all.
Yeah.
But Libras are good people.
Libras
We
good.
are.
You know
We
what?
are.
You know what? Now see, we was on the same page for a minute. But I already know you like to be late too.
Yeah.
So it must be that October
It's that
thing.
October
It must be that
thing.
October
Look,
thing.
I ain't trying to tell on them though, but my
Right.
baby said he'll see me at 5:30. He got here at 6:30.
I had to
Yeah,
gather.
I was like, okay.
What you trying to get, baby?
I had to gather a lot of equipment, pack it all in my car. Then I had to sit on my couch and watch a little CNN. Had to take in this whole thing that happened today.
Yeah, I
Kinda
think
expected
everybody
it to
had
happen.
to just
Everybody
be still
did.
for a minute and just soak it in. Like, man,
It is. It's
Yeah.
absolutely horrible.
it is. It's just, yeah.
When is it not crazy stuff that's happening?
It's so
in
much.
society today?
Yeah.
But I found this one topic that I thought was pretty interesting. Did y'all know what today was? Do any of y'all have a clue what today is? We got a special day going on today.
What's today? What's today?
You know what today is? Today is
Our
no,
anniversary?
that's not that. I mean,
It's the way you said it took me back to that song. It's our
That's all
anniversary.
right. I'm with that celebrate.
Who made that? Now, see, who made that
Who
song?
made, was it Graham, Larry
No, that
Graham?
was
Who was that?
Tony.
Who was? Okay,
well,
Mr. DJ. Who was?
Which version you talking about? You talking about the old version or the
The new
2020 version?
Must have been-
Or you talking about the 80s version?
Probably the
The
80s.
80s version was Ray Goodman and Brian.
Okay.
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 I don't know that one.
Well, we would have been in the
Straight
80s then. Well, we was in the 80s, so when we would have been doing it.
Yeah, but
in like ninth grade or something.
Yeah.
You know.
I didn't
Well,
know that one.
It's not
Right.
an anniversary.
Okay.
What it is, today is not, well, this might be a TMI moment. You might want to take another bite. Hold up, I'm taking another bite.
Uh-oh.
But it's National Toilet Day.
National
And it's
Toilet Day.
crazy. What I just say on the way down here, I got to fix.
Our toilet.
It's National Toilet Day.
Yes, today is National Toilet Day. But
So what are we all supposed to do?
Well-
Flush at a certain time?
other
Or-
places you would go, toilet signs try to say help because we can't get enough of toilet humor. But in all seriousness, World Toilet Day is a serious event. In 2013, the United Nations officially dubbed November 19th the day to celebrate toilets and raise awareness of the 3.6 billion people living without access to safety management,
Wow.
sanitation.
Wow.
In other words, a place to do your number. They got to do number one and your number two. Well, I guess you got to
Well, you gotta do both. I know. I like to
for the fellas,
utilize
we just
both.
all we got needs a tree. Long we got a
Right.
tree somewhere.
I need the toilet.
whatever.
We need the toilet.
Open up-
We need
open up-
the
open up
toilet.
the car door.
Whatever it takes. So,
I got to have a toilet.
without the risk to your safety and without endangering others with diseases that stem from poop, basically. Indeed, each year, diarrhea diseases which can spread via contact with fecal matter kill 500,000 kids aged 5 and under. Youngsters who contact these diseases and survive often are physically, what's that word? I screwed, somebody help me out.
I gotta see it.
It's
Which word?
basically the word is it fucks up a lot of children. That's
Well, basically, that's all we need to know what it does.
so
to children.
it's important that everybody have a working toilet. And what they're basically saying is there's a lot of people in the world don't have working toilets, and maybe we might need to start a Go Toilet Fund to raise some money or something.
Because people need to have toilets.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, you gotta take care of it.
That's so important.
Right.
Even when we go to a hotel, the first thing I like to do is go in that bathroom.
You gotta check the bathroom.
Check the
The
bathroom.
bathroom got to be clean and beautiful.
You
You know
gotta
what I
make
mean?
something
But
that you want to sit your
yeah.
ass on.
Right.
If it's all
In the
like
tub,
that,
yeah.
that's a problem.
Yeah,
That's
the
a
bathroom,
problem.
man.
Well, the bathroom don't look good. I don't even want
Yeah.
no parts
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah, that is so
right then and
true.
there. But let me tell y'all, since we talking about things, what do y'all think about this road rage? I
Road rage is
almost had a
awful.
problem today.
Really?
Now me, I'm with my mama, and we're at a light. It's a car in front of us. The guy behind me, I guess he think that there's no car in front of me, and that car didn't turn. You know, when you can turn real quick, the car didn't go. I guess they didn't want to go, right? They didn't want to go. They didn't want to go. So I was like, okay. So then the car behind me, I guess they think I was the car that didn't want to go. So they blowing at me, and I'm like, Mom, you got your seatbelt on, right? And at that moment, at that time, I said to my mom, I was like, see, this is why you have to carry your gun. Because I don't carry my gun, you know, and I'm CCW licensed too. I have my license, and I don't carry my gun. But at that moment, I was just thinking, because I was like, now what if this fool, because then he did one of these where he was, when we all got the turn, he was going to try to whip past me, but then he seen that it wasn't me, it was another car in front. So then he had to back his ass up. But then he wanted to be driving real close up on me, you know. And then I was like, damn, see, that's when I was like, I got to start carrying my gun, because he might have would have came up to me and would have, you know, shot in the car. And if he wouldn't have killed me, and then he might have hit my mom or something, then I'm out there now, it's on. You know what I'm saying? It's on. Me and him, yes, the Wild Wild West, because I'm coming for you. You mess with my mama, I'm coming for you.
And it's like, we all want to get to where we going in one piece. I mean, come on.
But you know the best feeling about road rage, though?
What?
Is when somebody zoom past you and you caught to a stoplight and they hit that same stoplight and you look over at them and just,
right. It is.
All that, you all that with you right here.
You still right here with me, you know. So
it's just a way.
It is. It's so because you scared to blow. Because of what's going on. You blow, then they get mad, then they check, and they actually shooting people.
We just had a shooting over in Covington. Happen to know some of the people that was involved in that. I'm not going to say your name, but. It was a guy who was got into some kind of situation with a parking space, and basically, I guess the woman wanted to get in the spot. He wanted to get in the spot. I don't know all the details on it, but dude put out his pistol and like, bam, bam, like,
wow,
you know, this is a prime parking space. I need this shit. You know, sometimes that's what it is.
Crazy.
Like, have it. Like, it is not that serious.
I get to where now, all I want to do is just like. Sit in and do podcasts, eat pizza, drink tequila, and just
because it's so crazy out. It's so crazy out.
You just don't know. I get my little drink. I go in the basement, my little studio.
And that's it.
Your thing, because you are a DJ.
Yes, sir.
Right. Give him a shout out. Tell him, let him know what you do, man.
DJ Dat Dude, 937-478-8635. Get at me.
Get at him.
I'll make sure I take care of you, too. Make sure I take care of you.
That's the man right there for some DJing.
Now,
go ahead. Well, wait a minute. Now let the wife get hers.
I'm sorry.
And if you're looking for a DJ, the next day you realize you partied too long and you ain't got no job,
here you go.
I'm going to turn you over to my wife.
And it don't even matter if you have a felony, because we know that people with felonies, they need second chances.
I'm all about second chances.
Everybody need a second chance.
Everybody need a second chance.
So how do you help people get this second chance? What is it?
So what I do is staffing and recruiting, and my goal and my mission is to help as many of us get a job as I possibly can. It's so many that, you know, don't know how to find a job. They don't know how to, you know, conduct an interview, and that's what I'm all about, helping them get to that next level through whatever way I need to.
So how is the job market?
The job market is good. It's necessary. I mean, the job market is good. It's really just, for felons, for everybody. It's just a matter of, you know, wanting to work.
If I stop selling crack cocaine right now, you mean I can get a good job?
If you stop selling crack cocaine right now, yes, you can come to me and get a job. And I'm going to do everything I can to not just get you a job, but find you a job that's going to pay you living wages. Because there is a difference.
It's something that's probably in a sale type business, because I'm already out there hustling on the street. I'm just joking. Come on.
But no, seriously, I think that's great. What's the name of your company?
Harvest Staffing, located in Middletown, Ohio. But I service the entire Ohio, the whole state of Ohio. So
and I think that's so great, because I know I have like some people in my family who has felonies, and it used to be so extremely hard for them to get. And then some of them, I mean, especially us being people of color, they might have a felony for just weed. You get too many of them, that's a felony.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So where this is something that's legal now, it has hindered them. And then they couldn't never get a job. Then you wonder why they still out there.
Why they still out there still.
So
you gotta make money. You gotta eat.
So I say kudos to you for being the type of person that's out there trying to help them.
I want to help as much as I can.
Get a job, a good paying job, because a lot of people are hard workers, and you cannot let your past define who you are today.
And that's what I tell them. Like, your past is your past. We trying to focus on your here and now and where you trying to get to in the future. So that's
so
my goal.
what's the telephone number that they can reach you at?
Harvest Staffing at 937-681-2500. Lisa White. Yes.
Get at it.
Get at me. I'm all about trying to help.
Put the crack down.
Yeah. You don't know, you don't have a resume, come see me. You don't know how to conduct an interview, come see me. You don't know where to look for a job, come see me, and I'll take care of you.
And look for her commercial that will be coming up.
Yes, my commercial is coming up. Yes.
Zeller's Media will be doing that.
Absolutely, yes.
Yes, we're going, So
I just want to throw out this public service announcement because sometimes we got to help people out that's out there and they need help and stuff like that. Because you know how we, especially us, we love us some Kool-Aid.
Right. Oh, it's some Kool-Aid out there.
There's a Kool-Aid issue going on right now. Some Kool-Aid and Country Time drink mixes recalled due to glass and metal in the fucking powder. How did glass and metal get mixed in the damn Kool-Aid?
They was coming for us because they know we love the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, we're the bigger.
So now we're talking about Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Is it red or is it punch?
See, that's the thing too.
What you call it?
Because
you call it punch or you call it red?
I call it red.
I call it red. I'll be like, I want the red Kool-Aid.
What's the red Kool-Aid?
I want the red Kool-Aid.
Kraft Heinz says it's recalling Country Time lemonade and Kool-Aid tropical punch powder drink mix that might contain tiny pieces of metal and glass. The recall includes some powder drink mixes sold in 19 ounces. Make sure you're getting them things by 18 ounces and on-the-go sticks because a small particle that may have been present during the production.
Wow.
I think this could be some intentional shit.
I think it is.
It might have been that red Kool-Aid, who like that red Kool-Aid.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Like that red Kool-Aid.
You know,
red
like the red Kool-Aid.
Like the red Kool-Aid.
Oh my gosh.
I like the other color, but I can't say it. It's the one word that I can't say, but it's a fruit.
What?
You know the word I can't say.
Which one is it?
It begin with an O.
Oh, get it. Come on.
It's a fruit.
Come on,
You can't say it.
I can't say that word.
You can't say the word?
Yes, I cannot
You
say
cannot
that.
say orange?
No, every time we used to go to McDonald's, I'd be like, can I have? I'd be like, can I have the high C one, please? Because remember that was the only color.
Right.
OJ color or something.
I just be like, can I have the high C one? But if I say it like this, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna face my fears. I'm gonna let y'all all see, okay? I'm gonna have to sound it out, okay? This is how I say it. I'll be like, can I have the orange one? I mean, I can't say it. I said it. You know, but you will know what I mean, and then when people be like, "What
But
did
you
you
know
say?"
what though? I like when you say it like that because you sound like, don't fuck up my drink.
Right.
Yeah, you say it like, don't mess up.
You know,
It better not be red when it come out here. It better be orange.
Y'all babysitting on the tequila.
You can pour me a little bit more, but
Okay, I'm like, y'all babysitting now. Maybe that's why the doctor told me to slow down.
Because y'all sipping. When I do tequila, it's
you
got to
shot?
be.
Oh, I could do the shots, but see, that's what got me going to the doctor, though.
Okay, just
That's
a
all
little bit.
That's all we
Look,
Put a little bit in
I
here
drink
for me.
nothing
Just a
but
little bit, not
tequila. I
a-
don't drink like
And see,
bourbon on.
I call it tequila. That's what I call it. I'm not a tequila drinker though at all.
You know, but I'm gonna tell you about like
That's pretty smooth though.
Yeah, and it's healthy
It
for
is.
you. Tequila's healthy.
It's
Tell them,
it lowers your
yeah.
cholesterol.
Oh wow!
It can help
Wow.
with
Let me tell y'all what I say.
Let me
I'll be
say-
listening to him, right? Because you know Zellers know everything. So I go to my doctor.
Google
I
something.
get my blood work, right? And she was like, well, you know, your liver's a little elevated. I said, she was like, so what are you doing? Are you drinking? And I said, well, you know, I'm drinking wine because I'm in a Cooper Hall Club. So I've been drinking a little wine, but not much. And I was like, well, it's the red wine. That's good, right? For you. She was like, well, yeah, for your heart. You know what I mean? I said, well, my man said that tequila is healthy for your liver. And she was like, Donna, I don't know what he's Googling or what he's telling you, but no alcohol is good for a fatty liver.
Right, right.
And then she was like, so we're gonna just make this the last time. And I was like, oh, okay. She was like, let's just see where I go for 3 months. She was like, cause it's elevated. One elevated before.
Right. Okay. So
I keep listening to him.
I mean, it's in there. I saw it.
He always telling me at night, drink up, baby. Every time I'm trying to hold the conversation.
It's in there. You just gotta look for it.
Okay.
Go ahead and just take
Well, my doctor told me to stop listening to my man.
That's gonna help you right there. That's gonna like lower your damn on whatever it is.
This tequila.
Have all of that stuff.
I like.
Yeah, there you go.
So you're not a tequila drinker. What's your drink? What is your drink of choice?
I don't really have a drink of choice. I like, you ever heard of Mukau? It's
I don't know it's tequila.
It's a cognac.
Cognac.
Oh no, cognac was my
But
drink.
there's vanilla Mukau that you
I never
really,
tried
it's hard
that.
to find.
Okay.
That's really my drink. I'll sit there and crack that open and eat that.
Really?
And then a summer citrus Ciroc. That's my other drink.
Oh yeah, okay.
That was
I used to be a vodka person. I used to be a Jack Daniels.
I was straight Henny, straight Henny.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Where
I
you
do
was
Jack-
straight
I do
handed.
Jack-
I night on Jack one time, like a real
Even
bad
named my
night.
baby out the cognac.
Yes.
Sometimes when you had that real bad experience.
You gotta leave it up. Yeah, you gotta leave it alone.
No, them bad nights was at Tanqueray back then.
Oh,
that Tanqueray
where
would
that
have
gin would make you sin. Y'all remember that?
It was
It
just,
was
oh,
like,
gin
Thank you,
I think
sin.
that's
Yes.
the last podcast before the last one. I told the story about drinking a lot of Tanqueray with my brother-in-law.
Oh, yeah.
May he rest in peace. We was knocking him down. And he told me, like, bruh, just go ahead and crash on the couch. I'm like, I'm good, man. I got this. I got
man, that
this.
Tanqueray.
Got in the car. It was snow on the ground. It was like a blizzard in Cincinnati, Ohio. Y'all know how it gets out here. And I made a turn. Car kept moving. I'm like, wait a minute. The car said, like, you keep going straight, but it's not. It's going to the side. And then next thing I'm up against this pole. And my shit was all like...
Yeah.
And the bad part about that was the next day I was going to make my final payment on the car.
Oh, no.
Thank you, Mr. Tanqueray, for doing that.
Right. I remember my mama used to say, because you know Tanqueray, that gin to make you sin. And she said, Donna, don't ever argue with a man who been drinking. Because he will whoop your ass and won't remember it the next day.
Mama used to give it
And that is true.
So when he get to drinking, I'll be like, I ain't going to argue with you. That's the only time that I would argue
go
with you.
there.
We ain't going to go there. Because you ain't going to whoop my ass and then
not
forget
remember.
the next day.
Right.
You know what I do? I'm gonna drink, and if you get on my nerves, I'm gonna go somewhere else
That's right.
and drink some
That's
more
how he
and
is.
call it good.
Yeah. We get along good when
Don't
he's
put your
drinking.
hand on women, men.
Never.
The
Never.
video, did y'all see the video? Of she sent me this video of a running back.
What's his
name?
I saw that, the headlines, but I didn't see
We're
the
gonna put him
video.
out there because
Oh, we gonna put you
this
out
shit,
there.
yeah.
Wow.
Is this
Yeah.
recently?
Yeah, he whooped that little, he whooped his baby mama's whooping her, just man.
Running back for, I don't know what team it was. Let me put my glasses on.
Okay,
Tequila
tell the
Friday.
story, baby. I done pulled it up on TikTok.
What's his name?
I don't know, it's done pulled up very
Yeah, it was kind of crazy because I was like, when you sent it to me, I was like, well, who the fuck is this? Is this somebody you know and shit? Like, what the
I
heck?
know. I think you said no. What you said to me was, "Is this me?"
No, I didn't really care, but it was kind of crazy because it was
down with you.
this guy. And then I heard the story that came out later. That said that she has recently released other pictures and videos of him beating her up in the past. And I can't find it. What is this? Oh my God! TikTok has. I don't know. This dude had a thing like a large damn jelly worm type thing that the kids buy. It was like really huge, and he put it in his mouth, and we don't want to talk about it.
What?
I can't find the video.
It's
It's so crazy, man.
It's,
Is he getting
Done,
to you
sent
at
it to me.
tequila?
His name was it's not coming out.
Was it a former NFL Zach?
No, the running back.
Can't something. His name was Ken.
Yeah,
Zach. What is Zach's son? Zach Scott.
Jack Stacy.
Yeah, Jack Stacy.
Jack
Yeah,
Stacy.
yeah.
Like he came in the house.
He's an ex-NFL
Okay,
player.
you know who he played
okay.
for? I don't remember who he played for. I don't like what backup bench player.
Yeah,
I thought he was a bench player. The name-
So he was really like fighting her?
Oh, he like
Yeah.
this dude comes in the house. He got like a 5-month-old on the couch, 5-month-old on the couch. He comes
Oh,
in,
wow.
cues her of something. grabs her off the couch. He's a big dude. Picks her up like a rag doll.
Like a rag
slings her into
doll.
a flat screen TV. You know, flat screen TVs. Them things ain't cheap.
He played with the
Wow.
Rams. He played
Yeah.
with the Rams and the Jets in 2013 and 15.
Yeah, he slams her into this TV, and then it's another camera angle. I guess they got security cameras in the house, and they caught all this stuff. And then he like punches her in the head, and I'm just like, dude.
Wow, idiot.
Really, I mean, what is it that she could have done that would have caused you to do all that?
Right.
He's just mad
Mad for what?
for
I mean-
nothing.
Okay, you
Just
took out
an idiot.
my Phantom Rolls Royce and you wrecked it.
And then he went over there and I think he took a sweater off, a blanket off of the damn baby.
What?
Yeah, that was just kind of like, men, we need to learn how to like keep our heads to
I
ourselves.
just can't believe that it's still that type of domestic violence in this day and age. I mean, you would think it was, you know,
right.
a long
We were
that
younger,
happened a long time ago,
Right,
or you know. But I'm like, who's still putting their hands on women in 2021? Like who?
It's guys
Why?
with money.
Right.
And the DUIs, I can never understand how any NFL, any sports player,
when they got money to drop somebody to drive.
I'm gonna go get my neighbor and someone pay your son
Exactly.
$500. Here's my car. Come get me a 3 from the club or whatever. How do you get a DUI?
It's the society
And you
now
making
that
money.
Right.
It's the society. People do not think. People are not conscious about stuff.
Yeah.
They just don't give a damn.
Just
about
don't.
Stuff. They just
Yeah,
don't
that
care.
is
They
so
just,
true.
Like, do shit, you know. And
Not
so now
thinking.
because you don't care, you don't think about stuff. Guess what? You're gonna be doing some time. See, you might be in there with R. Kelly.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Because R. Ever anybody heard anything about R?
I don't even think about him.
Anybody heard anything?
No, R. Kelly is done.
Whoever in jail right now, mad because he there because they ain't gonna win no more talent shows. They not winning
Right.
no more talent shows.
I'll just put this out there for a
he's
special person.
done.
You know who you are because you're a big R. Kelly fan. Oh my God, who's this?
We know who that is. Is that the
This is my
brother?
ringtone. You might like this. Don't try me. Please don't try me.
Oh, okay. Who is that?
That's my, actually, the guy that made
I
the
had
song,
never
that
heard
is
it
Teddy
either.
Pendergrass's son.
Oh, who made that
Yeah.
song?
Oh, okay.
I had never heard it till his ringtone came on.
Yeah, sorry.
wow.
Sorry, I'll tell everybody else to turn off their phone and then the whole I'm sorry.
Hey, but I was looking at this and it's saying that Cincinnati, is this Black-owned restaurant week? They says it kicks
Yeah,
off
it
this
is.
week.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we got to go out.
We gotta go, we gotta go
Yeah.
support some Black-owned
Some black-owned restaurant, yeah.
Okay, so I gotta say this, so we gonna all have to go here, hopefully next weekend, one weekend. I heard of this place called Ghost Babies. Have you heard of it? Yeah, you heard about it.
I ain't never heard of it.
Yeah,
What
it's
is
That sounds
that?
kind of creepy.
No, it's
Why do they call it
on
Ghost
a
Babies?
Republican.
Right.
No, they said it's really nice. I was at the doctor's office today, and Monica said, "You know what? You got to plan a date night for your man."
Go to those.
And she said, "Take him to Ghost Baby." So I went on there. If y'all Google it, I'm like, we need to try it.
Wow.
It's on Republic. It's a different look, you know, but they say it's different.
I bet it is. I mean, with that title. I mean, I'm not.
They say the drinks are really
The
good.
drinks are good.
The title,
And this is the
name of
person who
place
can't
is
drink
not
any longer is gonna be
Ghost
like,
Baby.
let's go
Right,
for
that
the
don't sound
drinks.
like-
No, if you Google it and look at the photos, it looks very nice.
Okay.
It's hot. Are y'all hot?
Because me and you right here by that heat
Shit, I'm
and that
sweating.
tequila. Look at
This
me
is the
sweating.
tequila.
I'm thinking I'm over here having a flash.
I was just trying
Look
here for a minute.
into her. Look, we right here with the heat. We got the heater right here.
and the damn
And then we got the heater, the
Every
tequila.
time I encounter y'all, it's always hot. What is going on with that?
I'll tell you. She just spoke about this before, so it's like putting out some business out there because she didn't talk about it.
About my flashes.
The flashes.
The flash.
Okay, sometimes
Oh,
like,
my
goodness.
I'm in the bed, we sleep, and it's like, and it's like, okay, I'm feeling comfortable, everything is
no
good. All of a sudden,
flash.
out of the blue, I'm like, why the fuck am I freezing? What's going on? There's a damn fan in front of the bed.
right.
blowing
now
on
you
me.
got
Oh
to
my
hear
God,
it.
what the hell?
Shit,
Listen,
it
what
be
the,
hot.
listen, the fan blowing on you, I get up like, damn, I remember taking my t-shirt off. Well, now I still got my t-shirt on. I got an extra t-shirt. Like, where this come from?
I done took it off. I got to take it off.
And I be throwing the cover off and be throwing it on him. And then I get cold and I take it back.
It's hot, it's cold, it's hot.
Yeah.
He be all mad. He be like, I'm about to go in the other room.
Oh, girl, it's
and I'm going to turn the fan off.
Turn that fan. That fan got to be on. Yes, I need that fan.
And I be like, I thought you said you like cold weather.
I do, but I like it when I'm in the
It's so hot, man. Yes.
I like wintertime cold weather when I'm outside.
He be like, he be in there covered up like he freezing. I be like,
that's
turn the fan off.
I'm like, you ain't hot. It's hot. Shit, it's hot. Throw them covers off. Hey, it might be anything going on. I'm taking it off. It's whatever. It's hot.
I'm taking it off.
It's hot.
It's a sad moment.
What's going on now, baby? Do tell.
I gotta tell you about this one.
A
hippo famous for his smile died at the San Diego Zoo.
Oh no!
Yes.
What's the one hippo?
A 45-year-old male river hippopotamus named Otis, named after my daddy. Disrespectful.
Otis.
Anyway, and nicknamed the Smiling Hippo, has died at the San Diego Zoo. Otis had
was
been
it COVID?
I don't know if it was COVID, but Otis had been under care for another one of these medical words. Basically, his heart was fucked up. Joint and spinal disease, and the decision to euthanize him was made last weekend. This condition declined dramatically, and the San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance said, they tweeted this Monday. The thing I'm looking at is, they call him the Smiling Hippo.
Is he smiling?
No, but how do you know when a damn hippo is smiling? Have you ever seen a hippo smile?
A hippo smile.
What is a hippo?
I don't know. Is there a picture of him smiling?
Yeah, I mean, when they got a picture of him, like, you know,
Let me
juice and
see.
stuff in his mouth. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Did you the one to put the TF right there?
You ain't driving, so.
I thought it was the.
Otis, just rest in peace in hippo heaven. Hopefully everything will work out.
Right.
Oh man.
Things in the news sometimes.
There's some crazy stuff going on in the world, man. I mean, you know, and we got some crazy stuff going on here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Mm-hmm. It's always something. I mean, the crime is just getting to the point where, like I said, all I want to do is just sit inside.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Eat
it really is, because it's like every time you go outside, you never know.
You never know.
You really don't. Before we used to say you never know because we would just say you never know, but now you really never know. When you go outside, you don't know. You get the person next to you in the car. You could be in the wrong grocery store. Anything. And it can go bad.
And it can go all the way bad.
You know, and I'm so worried about the babies because all these little kids, they're so innocent. And the crazies now, they don't care about kids.
Yeah, but the craziest thing is some of the craziest are the kids, though.
Yeah, the kids.
Yeah.
Kids,
that's
like,
the crazy part.
I'm talking about the babies, though, the little babies,
the little babies.
Yeah, let me say toddlers, because you're right. The kids now, they are the crazies.
Yeah.
And they had no concept of death. They don't care about it.
Yeah, no respect. Yeah.
No respect. And I know a lot of people, we were talking earlier about, it looks as if, you know, they want us to go to a civil war. You know, because that's what they, but all of this stuff going on, this crazy stuff going on,
well,
you know, and it's like, I'm not trying to like say start anything, but they need to realize before they do that these younger minority children, they don't care about dying. You know, you might want to think they don't care about your family. They don't care. They don't care.
Some of the people who know me on Twitter know I've been promoting this. I think we need to go back to separation of the state. I think we need to do this North and South thing. I think we need to send, you know, the Trumpsters, because we still living in a Trump era, even though this asshole is not in office, but we still have so many people who buy into this whole Trump nonsense about the virus and about everything else and QAnon and all this other nonsense. I just think we need to go back to that separation of state. Let's draw a line. You know, even though we send them back to the South, they got the sunny weather, they got Florida, all that kind of stuff. But we got California.
California.
Right. But my only fear about separation of the state is this, that You know, they get down there and they realize, like, up north, like, they got everything up there. They got the movies, they got California, they got all of this.
But they got
and then they start trying to close them.
to come back.
Yeah, they try to come
Yeah.
back. They try to come back.
Because
So we
that's
have to
always,
have
because the grass is always greener
Right, on the other
that
side, so-
But, you know, the thing about with Trump and everything,
Separate the states.
the thing with Trump and everything that we was saying is that I think these Trumpsters per se, you know, because you know Trump, he took the vaccine, he took the shot, he's vaccinated.
Oh, but did you hear the other story about Trump?
No.
I got cut in on this.
Okay.
You know today, Joe Biden had to go in for a procedure.
Oh yeah, you told me.
You got
Right.
to get the tube ran all the way up. It's not for everybody. Okay, so Joe Biden had the tube colonoscopy ran out of his butt, basically. It's probably pretty rough on a guy's age, I can imagine.
But they put you to
But they
sleep.
put him to sleep.
Right.
So, for those few hours, half hour, however long it took, Kamala Harris was the president, basically.
Right.
The story came out today that when Trump had to have his colonoscopy, it's the tequila.
Colonoscopy.
Say it for me.
Colonoscopy.
Yeah. So when Trump had his, no, I can't trust Pence. What you gonna put me under? No, I can't be put under. Just give it to me raw. Just give it to me raw.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he actually did. He refused to take the propofol, whatever it is they give you, like Michael Jackson, you know, propofol.
But you said when you took me for mine that they said it was a real skinny tube.
What is the skinny? I don't know the size.
I
of the
was-
tube.
I was
I'm not trying to see.
Yeah,
what
I was
you- I'm
sleep
just
too.
saying that whatever
Yeah.
the tube size was, Trump was like, just give it to me, man. Just I'm not taking nothing. I'm just going to take, and he took it.
Because he likes power and control. But what I
What do they got
was
to do with power and control? Somebody ramming the damn. What is it about?
because
6 feet of
I
tube of
think
gas?
I think it was just when I say power and control because once he goes to sleep, that's why Pence would have had to take.
Right.
He didn't want
He
him to
was
take
afraid that
any.
Pence, he would come out of the-
He didn't want him to have any
Yeah.
type of control. He might have thought in a couple of seconds something would happen. Pence had to make a decision, and he didn't want that to
Then
happen.
you have to yank this tube. Oh damn it! I gotta
Yeah.
get this tube out my ass because Pence took over.
Right. So I think, you know, like with Trump and everything, I think what it is, I think with Trump, not that I'm taking his side by no means, but I think he knows that with the Proud Boys and all them supremacist people, I think he pretty much know that those are the people who support him.
Right.
So it's sort of like if you ran for president and you know that all of the people down in the hood and the projects supported
In
you.
the A1.
In the A1,
In the A1 with the plain boxes
Yes.
supported you. I don't think you wouldn't go against them because you know that that's how you're staying in office.
I got you.
So he might not be just like them, but he knows that he can't make them mad because they're his people.
I don't know. I'm just saying this. The tube is long. I remember when I had to go in for like a prostate exam.
You wouldn't even go. He wouldn't even go. for
Now
the
my doctor.
He did the little box thing
I'm
where
like,
you
I saw dude's
spread
hands, and
it
I'm like,
butter.
dude, look at the size of your. He's like, yeah, just drop your trousers and bend over the table. I'm like, but hold up, man, we gotta talk about the size of your hand. Like, those motherfucking fingers are pretty big.
Yeah, he wouldn't even go for it. He did the little box thing. But
Listen,
talk me into
listen.
it though. He was like, well, you really should just go ahead and won't be that bad. And I was like,
Right.
okay, well, when
Help
are
me
you?
out.
Because you're older.
Listen.
So when are you taking it? He still ain't
It ain't
taking
happening.
You know, but
It ain't
hey.
happening. If you can't look and see it,
But see, y'all got to understand because, you know, if they catch that early,
Well, they got new
you can be
technology
okay.
now. They got this new technology.
They
out there
put
where-
you to sleep, and when you
but
wake
hold
up,
no,
you don't
no,
feel
see,
anything.
Here's the thing. If I'm not a doctor, I'm no Dr. Fauci. Everybody
Right.
knows that. They got new technology now where you can like take a stool sample, you take it back to your doctor,
All right.
and then they do these little tests, and they kind of, I guess they check for proteins and all whatever kind of stuff they're looking for. Then if it's like, yay, you need to come in and have the tube shoved up your ass. Nay, you're good. We don't have to see you no more.
But they said that one's not like really good. It's not
It's pretty good.
100%.
No, it's pretty good.
Well, you told me when I wanted to do that, you was
Well,
like, well, you might as well
it's
go
like-
ahead
it's
and.
like, you was like, I was saying, hey, Don, you might
And
have to
he
do this
was
too,
like,
man.
you need to go ahead and get it. But you don't feel it. You don't feel anything when
No,
you wake
you
up,
don't.
do you?
Not at
It was
all.
like nothing.
Nothing
No
even happened.
afterpay
Yeah,
or
nothing.
anything.
I've had two of them.
So I haven't had one yet.
I've
You
had two of
have-
them.
You don't feel anything when you wake up.
Because it's the
worst
it's the
part
Michael
was
Jackson
that
story.
drinking. That drinking,
But-
that liquor.
But the
Yeah.
thought of it though, you like, this is what's about to happen.
Do they show you the tube though? Do they show you how long?
No, but you
I
walk
don't
in
even
and you
remember
see
them
it, and it looks
showing.
like you walk in
Yeah.
and it's up against the
didn't
wall,
Oh.
and it looks like something from the Alien Predator series. It looks like a big old
I ain't see it. I don't
robotic in
see it.
between.
Uh-uh.
If you ever go in for one, before you go in, ask them where the machine is, and don't look in there.
Don't look. Yeah, I didn't see it.
I
Because
didn't
I
either.
remember I got sick from drinking and stuff. It made me sick. It dehydrated me. It gave me a headache. It gave me the chills. I felt so sick. I was so miserable.
Yeah,
Wow.
but that stuff though, it cleans out so much stuff though.
Yeah,
really
but I
does.
didn't really have a lot of stuff in me because I was doing what they said that I was staying on like soups and stuff. You know?
Oh, okay.
So I was just
Okay.
having I had
Yeah.
all just
All
liquid,
just,
and then it
uh-huh.
gave me a bad headache and chills. And you know, Lee is the type when you get sick like that, he'll be there for you, but he'll tell you got to ride it out.
That's all you can do. Though. You gotta
He'll
ride it
say
out.
that. He'd be like, you gotta ride it out, baby. And he'd be like, it's a bell that I got over there. And he'd be like, I'm going downstairs, just ring the bell, but you gotta ride it out.
Right.
I'd be like,
It's like that.
But listen, but when she run the
You know,
bell,
so
did
right.
you come up or
He
did you
came,
yell and ask her
he
what she
came,
wanted first?
I come up and I'm like, how you doing? What's going on? It's like, yeah, I'm feeling terrible.
and then I was like, just lay next to me. He was like,
Right.
damn. He'd be like, okay, I'll be right back up. All right, let me go down and turn the
Right,
TV
yeah.
off.
Sometimes it's like that in life.
Oh,
Sometimes shit goes
ride
on in
it
your
out.
life where it's like, you know what? There's no cure for this. There's no pill to take for this. You just gotta sit there on the couch,
You
sweat
gotta
that
ride
shit
it
out,
out.
and just ride it out to the
Ride
morning.
it out.
Okay, so
I'm trying to
me
feel
and
better.
Kevin, we had COVID. You two didn't, right?
No. Mm-mm.
So we had it. So we had to ride it out.
Ride it out.
But the worst part of
I think I've
it
had it twice.
is, you had it twice.
Well, I think when it
He
first
said he think I had
when
it
it first
twice.
started,
I think she had it twice.
when it first kicked off, I was at home sick. I actually remember somehow I was in the bed. I fell out the bed, and I was on the floor. She's like, "Babe," I'm like, "I'm good. What are you doing?" But I'm on the floor, everything knocked
It
over.
was disoriented
And I don't-
and
didn't-
everything.
Oh my God.
I didn't remember nothing. I'm like, "Why you mess with me?" I'm on the floor and didn't remember nothing.
Yeah.
And I was down for about 6 or 7 days.
Damn.
And then the second time I had it, yeah. And I'm vaccinated.
Fully
Now, let me ask you
vaccinated.
this question. This is
vaccinated.
the key
Yeah.
question here. What shot did you get?
Pfizer.
What shot did you get?
Pfizer.
What shot?
Pfizer.
See, I'm no Dr. Fauci. You can vouch for that. I took Moderna, and I got a test study. It's a person who I work with to be around a bunch of kids and stuff like that, and kids be coughing on her and all kinds of shit. And she's like 80 years old, and just truly a great person. She took Moderna, and I'm like, every time I'm looking at her, like, damn, we ain't caught that shit yet. Damn. I need to tell Dr. Fauci about this stuff.
Yeah, Moderna's saying like it seemed like more people with Pfizer.
I haven't met anybody.
But
See,
I
I'm
want
not-
to
I'm
say.
not-
Opposite.
I haven't
Everybody
met-
I know that got Moderna got sick.
Yeah, I don't know nobody with Moderna.
Yeah, it's the
What I
opposite.
want to know from you, because I always said this to Lee.
I think she had it
Do
twice.
you think? Yeah, he think I had it twice too. So do you think that shot helped you? Was
You
it
think-
better?
You think it
Because
helped you like
the second
not
time you
in
got
the-
it, you
in
was
that
fully
damn hospital?
The doctor
vaccinated.
actually,
Was it any
my doctor
difference?
actually told me that that shot kept me from. But I think I was close to going once.
Okay.
But the doctor actually told me that had I not had it, I'd have been in the hospital.
So
The second
basically,
time
here's
is
the-
when
yeah,
you
this is the
vaccinated.
second
Okay,
time, yeah.
so it
Public
was
service
worse the
announcement.
second time than the
Oh,
first time, and you were fully
I
vaccinated.
think the first
The
time
first one
was
was
worse
worse.
than the second. And
First
had
time
we
was worse.
known about COVID, we probably would have went to the hospital right away. The
this
first
was like
time.
this was
It was November.
in November.
That's when I had it, November. This is my anniversary. coming
November
up.
what?
It was
2019.
Mine was.
2019.
I had it
Yeah.
last year this time, going
I
into
remember
next
that.
week, next Tuesday.
Because I was coming in the
would be
house
my
like with lights on,
anniversary, right?
and it had
With
masks on and
Thanksgiving.
shit. She
That's
sat in the
Tuesday.
living room, I
That's
sat in the
Tuesday.
kitchen. I'm like, you alright over there? You alright? She's like, I can't taste nothing. I can't smell nothing. I'm like, okay, just keep that shit over there.
No, let me tell you. No, this is. We got to give a shout out to Lisa because Lisa was there with me too. My other girlfriend, Lisa, she was there. But what happened was, I was so sick, right? And I remember it was Thanksgiving, and I cooked. I cooked the regular big ass.
Thanksgiving.
And
Yeah.
y'all was sick at
At
the
same time, I cooked a big ass
Wow.
Thanksgiving meal, and I was laying in the bed. And I remember you had called me. You was like, "Oh, you don't sound good." And my son called, and he's like, "Well, Mama gonna come over. I'm gonna bring you some medicine." And I was like, "Okay." And then Lisa came over too, and they came over. And my son, he was suited and booted with his mask. He wasn't taking a chair. He came. He came.
That's smooth.
And he had his mask on. He gave me these red pills. I was like, okay, I started feeling better, right? I'm out. I'm at Kenwood Mall.
The reach.
I'm down watching the train things with her and her kids and stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then them pills made me feel better, but I was so tired though, you know, because I'm real energetic. And I was just like, oh, can we go now? You know what I mean? I was so tired. And then I remember we ordered from La Rosa's. And what's them, Rotonios or whatever they are? And they're real garlicky and they got a lot of butter on them. And I went to eat it and it was like I couldn't taste it, I couldn't smell it. So then I went in the bathroom and I sprayed some bleach and I couldn't taste or smell.
Wow.
And then Lee gave me, what was that shit you gave me?
Well, I thought I was helping out.
Oh
What
my
did you
God.
I gave her the stuff. I thought it was some kind of stuff that kind of helped you, like boost your immune system. So like I'm
What
trying to
kind
help.
did you
I'm trying to
give me?
help.
What kind did you give me? Tell them what kind you
Well,
gave
I
me.
didn't.
Tell
I didn't-
them
It was
what kind.
red. It was red.
It was red. I didn't have my readers
The
on. so I
kind with
just
the
grabbed-
cayenne peppers and all type of hot shit.
Yeah.
So the weird
okay.
part about it was, now you would think because I couldn't taste it, I would be okay.
Mm-hmm.
COVID's so slick to where
She
as
said
soon
COVID's
as I
so slick.
took it, my body reacted to
Yes,
it. My
it did.
body knew that it was hot. And I instantly went to throw up. My body and my eyes got all watery. You know, like if you're drinking something like straight hot.
Right.
So I couldn't taste it, but but my body reacted. I was coughing and choking and throwing up.
Oh,
My
wow.
body was trying to be like, bitch, what is you doing?
What you doing?
Like, damn, I just
Right.
poisoned her
Right.
ass. I'm trying to help her out.
And he
COVID.
over there looking, and I'm looking at
I just told her
him.
you gotta ride this shit out. You gotta ride
You
it.
gotta
gotta-
Nah,
Yeah,
he
that's
was
how you
real.
can do
No,
with
he
that.
was.
You
he
gotta
was-
ride it. You
He
had to
was
ride
so
it down.
sweet though. He was so terrified. Everybody know when COVID came out, Lee was
Oh, I was
paranoid, just terrified.
Yeah.
We didn't see each other. He
Gloves.
couldn't see me. He didn't want me to
Wiping
see
down
me.
so
None
No,
of
that's
that.
my, no, it's my
Wiping
question
down
though.
everything.
When you're in your car with the windows rolled up, driving with gloves and a mask.
Well, I had gloves on. I didn't. I wasn't the one that would wear the mask in the car. But every time I went in the store,
Wipe
I
the
had
shit
gloves.
down.
I balled shit, took it home. I had a place where I set everything. I had my
Wipe it
Lysol
down.
wipes. I wiped everything down before I put it in the closet. I don't care if it was freezer stuff, canned goods. I didn't give a damn what it was. Then after I did all that, I went back out, wiped the doorknobs down, went to the car, wiped it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, he was bad.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Yeah, I
really
was to the
good that
screen.
you was yeah.
He told me, he was like, I can't see you till
I was
this
like,
shit
okay,
is over
we
with.
can't-
We was talking on the phone.
We're gonna put this out there. Just throw it out there. This is how the breakup happened, okay?
We had a breakup. We had a
I
breakup.
took this stuff serious. Dr. Fauci said, look, COVID is killing people. I'm looking at the numbers. Fuck, thousands of people dying every day. This shit is
Fauci
killing
had
people.
us all
I'm
like,
oh, shit.
shit.
And then I'm like, okay, Donna, how are we gonna do this? Because you live here, you work there, I live here, you work there.
I work from
I'm like,
home though, so I said I work from home. You the one.
Right.
I'm at home.
You
I live
at
by
home,
myself.
right,
Hey, make it
Right.
make sense.
But, you know,
You know what I'm saying? Like, make it make sense. I'm like, baby, you just want to break? You want to break up? Is that what you want to
It
do?
was bad.
Look, I was like,
It was
oh.
scary.
And that's what I said. I was like, oh. I was like, oh, because I live here by myself.
Yeah, but you're out.
And I ain't seeing nobody.
Right,
And I was like,
You're
and he was
doing
like, well, I
stuff.
just think you know. And then he's like, well, Donna, you know, when this is all over with,
We
since
good.
we putting it out there,
We
no,
good.
that ain't what he said. He hit me with this, Lise. He's like, well, you know, baby, when this is all over with, we ain't gonna be like we were every minute being up under each other.
But listen.
Look, every weekend. I said, oh, I said, it sounds like you want to be friends.
Right,
I
but
was like,
listen.
bring you your
Right.
kid in.
Right.
But I like how she went. But I like how she went to the voice though. So baby, you know, all this over with. You see how she went to the voice though, right?
Right.
Yeah,
But,
she went to
hey,
the
Sure,
voice
you
though.
said you want to be friends.
That's what I heard
Yeah,
too.
but
So I
you
said,
was
okay,
right.
I'll be right down with your kid. I
Right,
want my
'cause
stuff.
we're gonna be
And guess what he
friends.
said? He was like, okay. I was like,
Oh, okay. Well, let me hurry
I
up.
was like, speed racing down that damn hill.
Let me hurry up and get you your key.
Right.
How many people died in this country? You're like, tell me, rest in peace, all the people.
And then when I had COVID, who over here up under me? when I
Right,
had
making sure
COVID?
you okay. That's right.
Up under
Right,
the whole
right.
time when I
That's
did
it.
that.
That's
Whatever it is, a lot of people died from it, and I was just one of the people that didn't
That's
die
why
from
y'all-
it. So I'm here. She caught COVID. I didn't. So Dr. Fauci, all the information you gave showed.
And he took care of me. He was right there the whole time.
Yeah.
And then he even laid in the bed when I had COVID. He missed me so much.
Sometimes, you know, it's like, hey, I don't know how long this
I
COVID
looked
thing gonna
over,
last,
he
but
had,
I need some activity.
I looked over, he had on the,
Right.
he He had on the garbage bags and stuff. He was suited and booted. He had on the bag.
Section cut out right
He
here.
had on
Do this thing. Okay, but it looked like we're having a turnaround with the COVID.
Yes, it's coming back.
Well, it's coming back, but I think though the whole thing is it's best if you get the shots, because if you get the shots, chances are you're not going to end up in the hospital. Chances are you're not going to end up 6 feet under.
Right.
Take the shot.
Right.
The president told you to take the shot.
Yeah.
I can't say it the way he said it, but basically said, get your fucking shot so you don't die, because we're not shutting the country down again. You're not getting a stimulus check.
He ain't shutting
Is that what he said, basically?
Basically, that's what he said. You ain't getting no stimulus check, so.
He's a
No,
mess.
it's not happening. Speaking of Joe Biden, President Joe Biden.
Oh wait, I didn't mess that up.
You messed that all up.
This is some crazy.
You know, we got another one in there.
President Joe Biden allegedly farted in front of the Duchess of Cornwall.
The Duchess,
Duchess of Cornwall at COP 26, whatever the hell it is.
Did
Duchess
he
of Cornwall
really?
hasn't stopped talking about U.S. President Joe Biden breaking wind in front of her at COP 26, according to a report. Camilla, the wife of Britain Prime Prince Charles, is said to have described the president as long and impossible to ignore. Well, I guess so. First of all,
That is so
when you're like 90 years old, and I don't know what Joe Biden is eating, but whatever it is he's eating, your force is bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like an old can of gas.
Old can.
Old can of gas.
It must have traumatized her.
Oh, I know, right.
Something I'm pushing for too. We need to push for this. I think we don't no longer need presidents. Like after you get a certain age, you should not be running at all.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
62 is over.
Yeah.
So how's everything going in the world for you guys? How's the marriage life and all that kind of stuff? Because you guys, we're trying to get to where you at. You know, you guys been.
How long we been married?
I ain't thought y'all.
Don't ask.
I know now.
Don't ask me how long we've been married either.
Yeah, we
You
brought
know I
that
missed
up.
that question.
Cause I don't think she got it right yet.
But I think when you can't remember, that's a good sign.
No.
Don't care. Like,
I feel like, man, I've been together
Let me
forever.
tell you why.
No, because here's why. Let me forget. Let me forget
But
now.
you
Let
would
me
remember that.
forget.
You would remember that date though of the anniversary.
Right.
Let me
But I
forget.
think what it is when you don't remember, it's because you're having so much fun. Like when people say, "How long have you guys been together?" Like 3-4 years.
You gotta think about it.
And we gotta think about it.
Yeah.
Because you got so much going on and you're not counting the time because you look at it like you two are going to be together forever.
So it's like-
it's no need to count
It's
the
been
time.
8, but we swear it feel like it's been 20.
Yeah. It's a good thing because when you can be together and get through some things, that's what it's about.
Get through COVID.
We have been through some things.
Some things.
But that's good.
Yeah.
The
Things
roughest thing.
with about 17 S's on everything.
But you know what?
You hung in there though.
You hung in there. You're still hanging
Going
in
it out,
there.
riding it
You gotta
out.
ride it out.
Right.
You gotta ride it out.
Yeah, riding it out. But I
So
wouldn't
we trying to prepare
I wouldn't
ourselves.
trade none of it though.
See?
Because you have to go through those things to learn.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a learning
Yeah.
process. See, a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people think everything, you know. I remember I used to hear that when I was younger. They used to always say, you know, you gotta work at a relationship. You gotta work at this. And I'm like, God damn, but if I love the person, why the fuck I gotta work at this shit?
Right.
But sometimes it don't matter.
It don't matter. Yeah.
And the thing of it is that you have to realize what a relationship is. It's like I know because I have grown so much. And I know now you have to remember that everyone's not like you.
Correct.
Right.
People see things differently.
Uh-huh.
So instead of wanting people to your other half to see it like you, try to understand how they seeing it.
That is
And
true.
then once you really understand it, then you can sit back and be like, okay, I get it. The roughest time that me and you had as a couple was making the movies. Because, you know, this is Lee Zellers, who has mass experience. And he knows how to do everything that I know how to do, but I don't know how to do everything that he knows how to do. I don't run the camera, I don't edit. You know what I'm saying? He makes it. He makes my vision become a movie. He does that, and that's some hard shit.
Yeah.
So it's like when you're a writer, and both of us are very creative.
You've been through clashes all the time.
And you know how I am. So you have worked with me. And the one thing that I don't want, and that he has never done either, is that I don't like for someone to tell me about my writing. Like however my vision is, you have to let me do it because you'll understand.
Right.
And see, he respects me on that. He respects me on that, and then he knows that that's a strong point for me. Because like now we're getting ready to do something. He said, hey babe, I want you to write this. Because he know I love to do it. He can write
we had a
too.
moment.
He write.
Let's talk about that moment.
And you are really good at writing.
She's
You
good
are
at what
really
she does.
good.
I got,
I'm like-
kind of good at what I'm doing. So we had a moment after we filmed your scene at the cafeteria.
Oh, yeah.
Did a great job. I won't say you did a great job.
Yeah, you did.
So we was at the.
Did I do a great job? No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, you did a good job. You get your lines down, Lisa. I'm gonna say you did a good job.
You know what it is with you, Lisa? You're excellent, natural. You're really good, and once you know your lines, you deliver it so well. But one thing that you have to do is you have to study them.
Okay.
And you can tell when a person don't study.
Yeah, you're right. You are right.
Like the director does. So what happened was we had the restaurant. Everything's going good. We got this great food.
She just gave you that. You told them that look. Yeah.
I know the look. We enjoyed our meal, and then we started talking about Kevin's scene. I was like, yeah, what we could have done was the waitress would have came out, and then in the middle of the part, you could have just paused, and then the waitress would have brought him his coffee, and he could have sat there with his coffee, and he could have done a little stirring like a psychologist or whatever. And then she was like, but that's not how I wrote it. I didn't write it for the waitress to come out. I know you didn't write it for the waitress to come out. I'm not trying to change it. I'm just saying the waitress could have came out and you could have paused and she could have did that and gave him the coffee and he could have said and did the little stirring thing and said blah, 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 and then it would have been cool. And then she's like, but that's not how I wrote it. I'm like, I know, but I'm talking about a cinematic wise, how it would look, the visual thing, because that's what I do.
Right.
But see, and then here we go.
We had this great meal and all of a sudden it was just like,
yeah, because I was like, I was like, yeah, we could have did it that way. But I wanted her to kind of don't go over there because I want for the rest of my story for them to not really know what was really transpiring. So I didn't want no cuts in it because I had my own way of thinking. And then when I explained it to them, then we had to realize that I said, like when my writing, it sets up to another part. When you write, it leads up to another part.
Right. Okay.
Your part, what you would have said.
You would agree, though. It was a good idea.
Yes, but not for what I wanted.
Listen, I'm not going to throw no spoilers out there, but let me tell you something. Doing this scene, she looked at me so real.
So Donna be so real in her character.
But this a movie.
Yeah.
She looked at me so real. I really had to go outside and make sure she ain't just tore up my car.
Right.
Like, did she just really go out there and tear up my car? Like, I wanted to change the scene and make it. I wanted to change it to a fight scene. Making me want to fight.
Yes.
I'm like, this is a movie. You can't look at me like that. This is a movie. We about to fight for real.
And I told, that's what me and Lee was cracking up over too. And I was telling Lisa, I said, see, Kevin ain't never seen me act.
Right.
And I said, so when he got to see me act, because I'm all on set and I'm like laughing and joking. And then when Lee say action, I'm like, he was like, wait a minute.
I need to clear out, can I get my button back in my hand?
I started feeling that because I was rehearsing with her.
He was rehearsing.
And like, I'm playing your part. And that one last line, when she say that, I had to throw in something extra because I'm like,
And he was, and we was cracking up. And see, and that's what you had to do because, like, he'll tell you, I might do a million things because I'm always directing, but the night when I have to do it, not even a night, early in the morning, me and Lee, I'll be like, Lee, I'm going to study this and I need you to run it with me.
Okay.
Because he's my director, because he can direct me, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm like, I need for you to run it. And so then at a certain point in time, we'll turn off the TV and he'll get his little drink and then he'll just run it with me. And then he'll be like, and then I'll run it again. And that's what y'all do for stuff. Run it because with him, and he's not even acting, but he'll run it with me.
Right.
But he can act.
I can't really act. I mean,
he can act so good. And we be cracking up. And then he's like, I do want to do a scene with you because how we was acting. But he's the first movie director who I ever had.
Wow.
So it's like, he's directing. And I'll be like, I want you to direct me and tell me because I can't see. You know how just because I'm directing everybody else, I want to make sure I'm coming across good. And if not, I'd be like, I want you to tell me. But it's like, that's what you guys can do, especially when we have our web series and stuff, and y'all be working y'all together. Y'all are
the web series is coming.
Run it.
You're gonna love it.
Y'all
run it the day before.
Together.
It's gonna be so much fun.
It is. It's gonna be fun.
There's so much craziness going on. It's like, you're talking like, the concept is like, I'm trying to give too much away. So
right.
It's like if you've seen Shameless. Okay, just think of Shameless.
Shameless was my show.
That was my show.
Oh my God, girl, I love
like
Shameless.
Right, and we're just so excited because one of the things that we want to do is that everybody who's with us, we want us to be like a family, because when you do a web series, you have to have that connection with everybody to make it realistic.
Right.
Everybody's so comfortable with each other to where you ain't nervous about your lines. And when you do your lines, if somebody mess up, you know that person well enough to know how to keep flowing with it, and that's all it is.
Okay.
Ride it out. That's my new line.
That's her. We gonna be saying, ride it out. Don't say that to me.
Ride it out. That's gonna be my new.
Listen,
I'm about to go ahead and put that out.
Gotta just ride it out.
Ride it out.
So wait, real quick, I wanted to ask y'all, did y'all go see Dave Chappelle?
Yes, we went to see Dave
How
Chappelle.
was it?
We said we was gonna talk about it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Set it up, baby.
So we go see Dave Chappelle.
I'm like, I wonder if they went.
She got the tickets in her phone. We get down there, me, her, and her brother. We park the car. I'm like, okay, they want you to take the phones inside. Let's leave the phones in the car. But I didn't know I knew they put them in these little things, but I didn't know they give them to you. So okay, we stand in the line for about 15, 20 minutes. We get to the front door. Woman is like, okay, she got the tickets in her phone. She showed the tickets. Then she's like, do you got your COVID vaccination shot card thingy? And I'm like, right there. At that moment, I'm like, oh fuck. Because I know I don't have mine. She got hers in her phone. Her brother don't have his. So we like, we don't have it. So then we can't let you in. So they're like, only way you can get in, you can go get the COVID test. It costs you $50. And I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, you know what? It's like, girl, don't leave me hanging here. I'm going to go ahead and take the damn shot. I'm going to pay the extra $50, even though I am vaccinated.
But my brother was like, nah.
He was like, nah, I'm not doing this.
We're going back to the car, get our phone.
Right, fuck it. Okay, we go back to the car. I get my phone. I check my phone. I see that I did take the shot. A picture of the
I knew it was in his phone.
So her brother was like, he's standing about 7 feet or something almost. Big dude. He's like, look, we ain't standing at the back of the line. We going to the front because we was already at the front. So I'm following behind him. He's like my fullback. I'm the running back. I'm running behind him. All right, sit somewhere, set it up. Get to the front. He do his thing. He like, yeah, look here. This is the card. Let me inside. He goes on the inside. I'm trying to set mine up so I can show the lady. All of a sudden, I got to deal with the Karens of the world. Where you coming from? You supposed to be at the back of the line. You just can't cut in front. So then I get into a confrontation with the Karens of the world.
Oh my God!
I'm out there by myself. I'm like, no, I already been up here. I'm trying to show her my ID, blah, blah, blah. She's like, no, you didn't. You just cut in the line. You can't just do that. You need to go back. I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not doing that. And she's like, oh, such language.
Wait. I gotta intervene on this part. So let me tell you how I saw it.
Crazy.
So I saw Lee talking to the Karen of the world, right?
Didn't come out there.
No, hold up. No.
She made you write it out.
No, I ain't even make him write it out. So I had to come out there because they're waiting. We can't move without him because of the thing. So my brother's like, well, where is Lee at? And I was like, yeah, where is he at? So I just see Lee out there talking to one of the Karen. I was like, well, what is you talking? That's what's going in my process.
Right, what are you talking? Right,
like, is you and her out here flirting? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? So I came out there, and that's how I went. And I was like, Lee. I'm like, Lee. And then I'm like, what's wrong? Yeah. And then I see, then at that point, her husband is standing there, too. So he got quiet. He was getting quiet. And then when I came out there, and I'm like, what's going on? Because I didn't know he was having problems with her. I thought he was having problems with the ticket lady because they both standing there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just thought he was out there just being nice, helping them out because he's showing them something. Like, I guess he was telling them, like, look, B, I got my thing, So I didn't know what I was like, is he trying to help him? And I'm over here waiting on him. So I had my own thought process going on. So then we go in there, and then you could go from there.
Get inside. So, the guy Jeff Ross, who does the comedy roast on Comedy Central, funny dude, hilarious. He was hilarious. But the whole time he kept saying like, yeah, you gonna watch this documentary. Yeah, you gonna watch this documentary. We looking at each other like,
documentary.
Man, where's Dave at? Dave?
Yeah, it's Dave. I was like, Dave ain't even here. Dave.
He's like, yeah, Dave's in the back.
Yeah.
Right.
So then we're like, okay, we're gonna watch this documentary. So then after that, we bring up another comedian. Then we're like, okay, is Dave here?
What?
And we're like, Dave is not gonna. Then after that, they bring on the documentary. We're sitting there.
My knees hurt.
About 45 minutes in, me and her started having a conversation like, what's this shit about?
My brother over there mad, like, I'm over there.
Her over there like, man, this is some bullshit, you know, like, what Dave? And we like, you sitting in the documentary.
And I'm like, I'd rather be at work.
Yeah,
I want to go, you know?
Oh my gosh.
It was 2 hours.
It was really good. I don't think it was 2 hours. But it was about 90 minutes. The documentary was really good. But it was kind of like, he was telling a story from his perspective that we've already lived through. So it's like, we already been through this. We know about this, Dave. Where's your ass at? We want to see you.
Right.
So when the documentary went off, you know, white folks got up and gave standing ovation. The brothers and the sisters, we like, man, we ain't pay all this money come down here with no goddamn documentary.
I was mad because I told them, I said, I'm going to go to Spring, Yellow Spring. I know y'all know where the hell it's at. I'm going up there, I'm going to find his ass. He going to make me
Hey, listen,
laugh.
I was in Yellow Springs once, and I come to a grade across the street, and traffic's going, and I look, and he's standing right next to me.
Wow.
And it's crazy that wasn't nobody bugging him or nothing.
Right,
He's always there.
Yeah.
So he was sitting there, and I'm like, man, it's Dave Chappelle right here. What's up? He's like, what's happening, man? And he walked across the street, and there was a guy playing a guitar. He stopped there, a little breakdance move, dipped into a bar, and it's like nothing.
Oh, well, I'm going there this weekend because he's going to do more than be like, what's up to me.
So
I'm
he
like,
didn't
you going to make me
perform.
laugh.
He didn't perform.
No.
Dave did was basically.
Wow.
I was heartbroken. I love him.
Right.
And I see that, yeah.
He basically was the host.
Yep.
After the documentary aired, he came out, thanked everybody in Cincinnati, gave Cincinnati a lot of love. This company that did the documentary gave them a lot of love. I can't remember their name. And then he told like a little jokes. I mean, not really jokes, but he just being Dave, being funny in between. Then he brought up Bone Thugs and Harmony.
And we was having a good time.
Oh,
with
okay.
He was doing, you know, some 70 dance or whatever. I was just kind of sitting back.
Bone Thugs.
Like,
Yeah, right. And my brother was
Listen, we're going to tell that story.
Bones them.
Tell me
Cincinnati's High Tech.
High Tech was there.
High Tech Quality came out. And
Who
then
was
like
High
in
Tech?
between he came
That's
out.
what I
Dave said a little something
I
in between.
don't
And
think.
then he came
Everybody
out.
else knew.
And he was like, that one person I wouldn't bring out.
I know.
She's always supportive. She's always, but he didn't say she. He just kept saying this person is very supportive of me. They always come through. Blah blah blah. This and that. They kept trying to say it's Erica.
It's Erica because she was all on the documentary.
Okay, so
Erica who?
Badu.
Oh, Erica Badu was there?
yeah, Erica,
How many
but
times
yeah,
have you
she
seen
was
her?
there, but Erica took like about 30 minutes before.
Oh, yeah, she came out like she was Queen Elizabeth, some damn body. And then my thing of it is, I didn't pay to see Erica.
Right,
You know, and I done seen Erica at a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
You could catch her at a damn community
But,
festival.
I will say this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At no point during the promotion did they say Dave was doing stand-up.
They did. He didn't lie at all.
He didn't lie. He said he was screening.
He did what he said.
He was there. He did screening.
And he was so nice.
He had his crew up to the side. The Darnell guy down there.
He was hilarious. Yeah, he was hilarious.
Outside, doing a little stuff over there. I saw some smoke going on. I ain't gonna talk about it. Anyway, I had a great time. I had a great time.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say because this is how I feel. I was very disappointed because I wanted to laugh with Dave. I didn't want to watch his documentary. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to sit
Once
there.
I seen it said his documentary. I wasn't interested in going no more.
Right.
Yeah.
I wish somebody would have really told me what was going on. Because I thought that he was going to do a documentary
and then somebody was going to do a show.
It wasn't worth the price of the ticket. To me, it wasn't.
I wouldn't even went to see it.
Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't have went to enough. I would have just known that it was what it was. No, documentary. I was hoping the whole time. I'm like a little kid and shit. I'm like, oh no, my brother. Like I'm ready to go. You know, and I'm like, no, he's gonna come back. He didn't lead to Erykah Badu when that band. But my thing was this: I kept thinking he was gonna come out after the documentary and then just do a damn, hour or something, make me laugh.
Right.
But it didn't go that way.
He was just a host.
Yeah, I was so disappointed.
But it was like there's Dave in the flesh. He's right there. He's like this, you know.
And when he tells the story, it makes me excited.
Which one?
You know, when he said that,
The guy, Jeff Ross, he was hilarious. Jeff Ross was like, okay, anybody out there brave enough to come up on the stage, come on up.
No comedian white
These
guy.
folks came up on the stage and he lit into their ass.
Right.
I would have
He
never
was
went up
fine.
there. There was some stuff that he said. I know they was like,
Oh, the Asian
listen.
one though was funny because
Oh,
he was like, he said, okay, he was like, I want everybody. When I say 1, 2, 3,
It could
I
be
want
your
everybody.
shot you keep hollering about.
oh, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
She
gonna
keep
do
talking
a
about she gonna do
stand-up.
it.
I'm gonna do a stand-up.
I keep saying, and he think I'm joking. I think I
Hopefully.
can get up there.
Hopefully.
She got a comedian in there.
I do. He don't think so. I
should
have people
do
cracking
it.
up. I really, yeah.
Better than that. You
Yeah.
know what we could do in
Yeah.
our movie? We'll make that your job and we'll film
I'm
you in
gonna
the
stand
club.
up. Okay.
We'll make that her thing. We could write something
Okay.
about
I'm
that.
serious.
Where
You
I
do
could be
that.
like, where I
I
could be
don't know
like,
how
sis.
funny I would be.
I'll be
but
like,
I
sis,
think I'm
this is
really-
your moment, and we
I
can
wanna
let
do
you
that.
do it
I
on
wanna
there. in
do
the
that.
Is there any
movie.
joke in you right now that you want to throw out?
What joke I got?
I mean, show us, make us laugh. Go ahead,
Go ahead, sis.
Dave. I ain't get my Dave. You
I
make me
can't
laugh.
think of nothing. Let me see. What can I think? I can't think of nothing.
You can't think of nothing when you get up there. What is you gonna
I
do?
know, I
then?
Because Chris
gotta-
Rock in the documentary,
couldn't
he
think
couldn't
of
think of
nothing.
shit.
I
He did a
can't-
it's Chris Rock, and he's like, I don't have
He
no
was
jokes.
like, I don't got no jokes. I don't got
He
shit.
wrote some, he had some
for
shit
y'all.
wrote out on the paper, and the paper blew away. And he's like, fucking jokes just blew away.
Yeah, he was just like, he don't have none. So, and see, then we ain't even get. And then Kevin Hart was on there. He ain't tell no jokes. All of them, we watching them just in the river.
Having a great time.
Having a great
cooking and
time smoking
barbecuing
and eating and shit.
What?
And then Tiffany, her happy ass
He's
with
so good.
Common, you know, her
Right,
and Common and
right,
couple. So
right.
they all
I don't think she that
happy.
funny
No, she's
anyway.
not.
Yeah, but
Look,
she
you know
all
what's crazy?
happy
I
and in
never,
love.
ever thought Dave Chappelle was funny.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
that.
I love Dave Chappelle.
I never
Yeah,
watched
he
Dave
said he
Chappelle
ain't
show.
Really, I
I'm like, this is the
love
greatest.
Dave.
I love Dave
I'm a
Chappelle.
big Dave Chappelle fan.
It
Like,
was
my order of comedians is this: Dave Chappelle, Bill Burr, Chris Rock. I can't think of that Hispanic dude. Him. Somebody else I can't think of right now because I had 2 shots of tequila. But Dave is like my top guy. Bill Burr is second. Have you watched Bill Burr?
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm watching
He's
Bill
my
Burr.
guy.
I like him, but mine's
I wanted to go
Dave
see Bill Burr, but I don't
Chappelle,
know.
Kevin Hart, then Chris Rock, and I like Simone. I like her.
I love
Oh,
some
yes.
more.
Love-
You
Yeah,
know
I said
who I like to go
Simone,
see?
it's
I like to go see D-Ray.
D- I was about to
is
say,
hilarious.
Oh, yeah,
D-Ray,
D-Ray,
yeah.
yeah.
Some
Always
more, them too.
Yeah.
Yeah, D-Ray
That
is,
you ever see his power play?
No.
that's
Oh,
old.
my
It's
goodness,
super
the one
old.
with power play.
Oh my
I probably
god.
seen
Hilarious.
It is hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my
He
god.
always come in here.
Yeah.
ain't he?
Mike
we
Epps
done
me
seen him
not
a couple
funny.
Not funny.
Mike
Don't not
Epps,
say
I don't know
that.
how
I cannot.
Mike
Yeah, Mike
Epps
Epps
is
not
the level
funny. He's
that
not
he
funny
got
at all.
there.
He's
Yeah,
not
he's
funny
very
at all.
funny.
He
Yeah,
makes me
but-
mad because he's not funny.
Because
I would
he's
not go
funny.
see him.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
like, I could play
and
with
when
him
he
in a
comes
show.
here, like his shows sell out.
Right.
It's
Like
a lot of
crazy.
people.
I don't
Yeah, I
wanna
be
go
like,
love that.
damn.
Now I love me some
Not
little
like
Kevin Hart.
No.
Yeah, I like Kevin Hart
Yeah, he
too.
ain't a Kevin
I like him in the
Hart fan.
movies. I don't like his stand-up. I mean, stand-up
Yeah.
makes me laugh, but
I like him. I thought he was
Just his
hilarious
delivery,
back in the day when he
his
was
delivery.
Yeah.
It's his in between deliveries that make him funny.
Who?
how he did a little.
Kevin.
Yeah,
Kevin
you
Hart,
know,
yeah.
okay, listen. Okay, so it's
yeah,
in between
yeah,
that make
yeah,
it funny because you can
right.
envision his stories with somebody you know.
Right.
Right. His stories,
And that's
yeah,
what
they're
make it
relatable.
funny.
Yeah.
Uncle, aunt, somebody.
Yeah, somebody
That's
in your
what I like
family. He
about
talking
him.
about
Somebody.
Yeah, his
Right,
joke. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Somebody.
Well,
I like-
people, we have had a great time.
Oh, damn, already?
Time
Is that
has
time
flown by.
already?
We actually went over our
wow.
moment, but it was because it was so good.
It was so
Yeah.
good. We had such a good time.
We had such a great time. Hope you enjoyed this podcast.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Look for it on YouTube, Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg. What is this meta shit you doing in here?
I know. Somebody was telling me
yeah,
about
I don't know
that.
what
Yeah.
When is
Yeah.
it taking
What is
place?
that about?
When is that taking
Well,
place?
Meta's taking place now. He's doing it. It's kind of.
I mean, when is it? That's what he's gonna do
Right.
because I still see the FB
Something
on there.
different that he
Something
can pat his pockets.
Just
That's
yeah.
all.
some fat his pockets and say,
That's
like,
all.
you know what? I wasn't trying out there influence your kids, and I wasn't trying to support the Proud Boys
Yeah,
and all that.
right.
So he probably
Yeah.
gonna
Yes,
file
yeah, you
bankruptcy
were.
on that.
And quit throwing people in goddamn Facebook jail. Your ass should be the one in Facebook jail. In your own jail.
I I want to get in Facebook jail just to see what
I've been in there like
how
4
it
times.
feels.
Yeah,
Because I haven't done anything to get in there, but I want to get in there and see what. I want to get that warning that says you've done something.
Now, you know the one that makes you really
To get
feel
in
bad when they
Facebook
put you in
jail.
for like 30 days. You're like, damn, like last time it was 2 weeks. This time you gave me 30 days. This hard labor, man. Keep my second word.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed the show. I am Lee Zellers. This is,
Donna Winston.
and our guests were.
Lisa White.
Kevin White.
Stay tuned for the next one. We are out.
Bye.
Later.